How'd you see that one?
Yeah, look, at the end of the game, I probably felt we've dropped 2 points. Maybe in the first half, they probably thought they should have been up. But I think it was a good game. I think it was high intensity on a very hot, sticky night. I'm sitting there sweating, hot and humid, so I'm sure everyone else was. So massive effort from the players tonight. I thought both sets of players gave everything right till the end. But second half there, I thought, just unlucky not to get the 3 points at the end, and Christian hits the bar again. 2 games in 2, he's been an inch off scoring a fantastic goal. But very proud of the team tonight. I think 5-6 academy boys on there at the end of the game tonight, and I can't be any more proud of the boys. It's disappointed now, but probably reflect on it. And we didn't start the game well. We lost a couple of players this week after a long travel at Wellington, just unexpected really. Farrell sort of dropping out, Dan Hall had to come in at unfamiliar position, and then Storm Roux dropped out before the game. So no risk. I don't think the way that we play that you can risk if you're not 100%, because I demand a lot of the boys and they demand a lot of each other. So it's a bit of an honesty policy, and if you're not 100% and ready to go, the boys put their hand up, and I think you saw tonight, just unbelievable heart and effort, and against a team that's one of the biggest teams in the competition by far, and 2 teams fighting for 3 points. So very that's it.
I don't know how it looked from the sidelines. From where I was sitting, it looked like a possible finals preview. 2 pretty high quality teams going at it with that intense atmosphere. Is that how it felt for you?
Yeah, look, we knew that after what we did to them down at their place at the start of the year, the result we got down there, we knew that they would want revenge and come out fighting. And I thought we sort of played into their hands a little bit sloppy. The pitch was very quick and wet tonight. I think that the heat kept it slippy all night, and we turned the ball over at times when we shouldn't have turned it over. We just lacked that little bit of control in the first half. That I said to the boys at half time, you have to control the game now, get on the ball, and to be honest, we know we're a fit team, we can outrun anybody. And I thought you saw at the end then we ran over the top of them. They bunkered in and looked for the odd counter attack, and I think Borello tonight for them was outstanding. I thought it was his best game, and I think you take him out of that team tonight, they maybe would have struggled to create and score, but I thought credit where credit's due, I thought he was superb tonight. And I thought the impact of the subs that both teams put on kept the game going for 90-95 minutes, and I'm lucky not for Christian not to get the winner at the end.
Once you mentioned it was a 2 points drop tonight, in your opinion, is that the kind of result that sort of might keep you from catching Melbourne City this season?
Not really. I think Melbourne City drew the last game, so there's a long way to go. Obviously you want to win every game, but the fact we're even challenging Melbourne City is for me is an amazing achievement. We know that for us, making the top 6 is a massive overachievement. Everybody wrote us off last season. Everyone wrote us off this season. Look at the quality, the calibre of the players we sold in Kai Rolls, in Mark Berrigetti, and again the boys that have come in now. We just keep going, and there's plenty more to come. James Bailey's on tonight, Sasha. A lot of more players from the academy, and we still got ability to bring 1 or 2 players in as well, because we only have a small squad, and that's made up by scholarship players that train with the first team and get their opportunity like Moore did tonight. So we'll keep going, and don't worry about anybody else. We just concentrate on ourselves, and we've got a long way to go.
Just on Jason, he came off the bench tonight. Is the plan to start him next week? I mean, he missed last week. That was just illness.
Yeah, look, Jace was sick last week, and then he got a whack in the back of his ribs. He's fine though. It's just bruising, but I've had him before as a player that they're very, very sore. So for a couple of days, he wanted to travel at Wellington. We left him out. Training the last couple of days, he was desperate to start tonight. I think they knew about it. I think Marcelo, very, very good player, the Brazilian centre back for them, just coming in at Jace's ribs every time he could, and again he didn't know which rib it was. But Jace's fine. He grew up on the streets of Glasgow, and he loves a little battle as well. But Jace again came on tonight and gave us some energy and quality. Probably unlucky not to score a header. But he's back in now. He's firing. He wanted to start tonight. I decided that I wasn't going to risk it, knowing how physical and intense the game was, and he's only trained for 2 days in the last 2 weeks. So that's a decision I made, and I thought the boys all ran the socks off tonight, gave me everything, and that's all I can ever ask.
Obviously we saw in the week Rich put out the letter to members urging people to get along to games. From where you sit, how special is it to see a big crowd in tonight for a game like that?
Yeah, nearly 10,000 tonight. I thought it's brilliant, but in all honesty, you know, this game used to get 14, 15,000, and that's back when I played 10 years ago. So, you know, we want to get back to that. Rich is an honest guy. He's, you know, he's put some resources in to help us develop athletes. You know, we don't need more money in the budget, but what he's done is he's been open and honest about things that maybe people didn't understand. You know, 10 years ago this club went bankrupt, spent too much money. That was a fact. And yeah, it's, you know, for many years it struggled. I think wrong choices in putting too much money into certain players and individuals instead of spreading it around and having a young squad. And that's my philosophy. Myself and my assistant Sergio, that's our philosophy, and that's what we wanted to do. And you know, I think for the budget we have, the competitiveness that we have in the squad, I think you saw that again tonight. So yeah, Rich is honest. A lot of myths about, you know, the club. You know, we don't own the building, the office building at Tuggerah. You know, we rent the pitch. And yeah, look, we're not asset rich in terms of things like that, but we're asset rich in players, and I don't think, you know, there's many squads that have the market value that we have. But you're going to get that when you have young players and you take risk and you play them and they perform. And yeah, I could talk for the whole team tonight. You know, young Nectar Trant is unbelievable player for his age, 19 years old. Couldn't have a better partner than Brian Kaltak, who for me has been one of the best defenders in the competition, but is in his infancy. It's his first year in professional football. And then littered around him, we've got quality, and yeah, again, it's you know, we do what we can, and you know, we're proud of who we are. And I thought tonight, yeah, I'm really proud of the effort tonight, and the fans were superb. So yeah, long may it continue.
Obviously, the club's financial situation won't be lost on someone like you who's been affiliated with the club for a long time, but when you see it written down like that from Rich and all laid bare, like, is it emotional reading that?
No, look, it's football, you know. Football, you know, everyone got hit with COVID. That went on for a couple of years, and you know, the transition in the competition here, I think it's a very good quality competition. I think the quality of the players, you only have to look at the World Cup, and teams that didn't get to the World Cup, and most of them players are eight or nine playing in the A-League. Most of them have played in the A-League, so I think that myth has to go now. Kai Rolls, again, talk about former players, but Kai Rolls is probably one of the best defenders in the SPL now. You know, the Aussie boys that went to the SPL are showing that the A-League is as good as any competition overseas. You know, not any, but you know, the SPL, for example, if they're performing that high there, and there's a lot more young players coming through. So you know, what happens off the field, we can't control that. You know, all we can control is putting a 11v11 out there tonight and having a good battle and some good football, end to end, and exciting stuff, and that's how you get fans in the stadium.